was an accident.
Listen. May not come when you want it, but it's on time. In times of trouble, found him to be in the night. In time, don't he'll be there. All you brothers, I know the Lord help you to bear. I'm so glad. Come on, put your hands together. Trouble don't last. Why don't you hit the posture? I'm so glad. Trouble don't last always. Listen. May not come when you want him, but he's on time. Times of trouble, found him to be a friend of mine. When storm clouds rise in your life, I know he'll be there. Yes, he will. Everybody else burning, I know the Lord will be the man. Put your hand together. Trouble don't last always. Aren't you glad to know I'm so glad? Trouble don't last always. We've been made.
Y'all, please like and share. Please like and share.
You okay over there?
I started laughing. All right, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for joining Real Talk tonight. We appreciate you so much for your prayers. I did get cleared to go back to work. The doctors did say they were amazed at my um, healing process. Uh, one of the doctors said that I've healed the fastest out of anybody she's known to have shingles. Uh, Somebody told me today that they had a patient that had shingles and she was in pain for a couple of years. I don't have any pain. Every once in a while, I have a sharp pain in my right ear, which is where the shingles attack my right side. Got my ear cleaned out. Go back next week to make sure that my hearing isn't affected. It did not go into my eyes because it could have compromised my eyesight. So I thank all of you all who have texted me, inboxed me, who have emailed me, who have seen me. Well, yeah, a lot of y'all have not seen me in person because I've been in the house for the last 2 weeks. But I go back to work on Monday. Praise the name of our God. Yeah, all right. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Marty.
How you doing, Brenda?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I see you all pretty. Got that swoop all over your eye and everything.
There you go.
You got that. Let me put my glasses on. You got that swoop over your eye.
You don't cut it out. Not now, but right now, cut it out.
Hey, y'all. When I start laughing, I'm just going to choke y'all because Wayne is going to join us a little while. He's at a family function and he didn't want us to know how rambunctious his family could be. I said a nice
Just imagine. Right.
I know Wayne is cracking up laughing. He didn't want us to know how undeveloped his family
Not undeveloped.
So, yeah. Mary Peabody said your hair is beautiful,
Thank
Brenda.
you.
It is. It's all white now.
All white.
It's all. Yeah, look at mine. Look at this, girl. It's taking
Look
white.
at this. This is all white. Okay.
Yeah, you got me a little bit, but you got you got me a little bit.
Yeah, I got you a lot bit.
This is turning white. Listen, y'all, we going up at 7:00 because I gotta pray with the Colorado Buffaloes for Deion Sanders' team tonight. So we're gonna get right to it. Hey, everybody, would you all do me a favor? It's some of you all on here tonight. It's not as many as you are usually on there tonight. Maybe people doing a lot of things though. But hey, Sister Catherine. Hey, Leggett. Hey, Miss Mary. Hey, Monique. Oh, let me go over to Real Talk page because I'm on Marty Peters' page. Let me go greet the wonderful people over there. Let's see. Where's Real Talk at? There it is right there. Let me see. Hey, y'all. All right. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to speak to everybody over here. I see y'all now. Hey, everybody. All right. Wonderful. All right. So there has been some killings this week in Oakland. And y'all know we always talk about our city first because we have passion for our cities of Oakland, California, and the victims of Oakland, California. It seems like we have forgotten about the families of the victims that have been murdered. But I want y'all to know that Pastor Marty Peters have not forgotten about you. I talk about you all weekly. Brenda and I. Yeah, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you all. Brenda and I talk at least 5 to 6 days a week about what's going on in the city, what dumb things the DA has done, and what stupid things the mayor have done, and how they are out of sync with their community. It seems like to me they have a bunch of people around you who really I think you need a consortium, Brenda. Hear me clearly. Hear me clearly, Facebook. Hear me clearly, Instagram and YouTube. Um, I think you need to have a consortium around you so that you can stay balanced.
Yeah.
You need somebody like a Brenda to be a like all like let me say this. Let me say this indirectly. All pastors should have a pastor. All pastors should have a pastor. Somebody that can pray for them, somebody that can challenge them, cut them, uh, and be there with them. Somebody that can tell them right from wrong. Um, you need a some churches call them a board of directors or board of elders. I know at New Birth in Atlanta they have a board of elders and a board of directors. They have two boards at their church to keep everything balanced because they have so much going on. Large church have so many ministries, so much outreach going on. Um, thank you. Like you need somebody that you can be accountable to. Um, so I think the mayor, definitely the mayor and the DA, they need some people around them that's not just yes people. They need some people from all. When I say a consortium, I mean from all walks of life. You need some gay and lesbians. You need some mothers and fathers of victims of violent crimes. You also need people around you who perhaps have killed somebody, who perhaps have shot somebody. You need a consortium of people around you so you can stay balanced when you're doing decision making. It's not good to have a bunch of yes people around you. And I can go biblical here. That was the problem with Herod when Herod had John the Baptist beheaded, and he took his brother Philip's wife. Um, and John told him, "You wrong. You just stole your brother's wife, and um, and you're wrong for that." And so he sent John in prison, and he beheaded him because Herod was messing around with his brother's wife. This is Bible all day long, y'all. Herod was messing around with his brother's wife. He stole his brother's wife from him, and she didn't want to hear it. And they put John the Baptist in prison because he was the only one that said something about it. That's not good when you only have one person around you to tell you that's not a good decision. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Just some stuff this week. I read a letter to Brenda that I'm writing this week. I was like, Brenda, how does this sound? She was like, it's straightforward to the point. Brenda would do the same thing to me. Bro, what's up? If I stick my neck out here, you got me? Because I think that's why we work together so well, because we're not intimidated by each other and we're not afraid to be vocal with each other. And and at the end of the day, me and Brenda can have a disagreement, but when we come on here, we smile and we just like that because y'all don't need to know what we do behind closed doors. Just believe me, we're not out here just chickens with our heads running around. And I think that's the problem that I see in Oakland. You have people in office that think they know everything that don't want to listen to any constructive criticism. Brenda's had to deal with two families this week. Two families this week. And their families was not treated right in the judicial system. I don't even know if that's something you want to talk about tonight, Brenda. I mean, you put it on social media that you were there supporting the families, but y'all, it's not right how these families are being treated. And that's why we're getting ready to do something and let these families know you have forgotten. It seemed like preachers have forgot about the murderer families. Both families. Nobody wins when it's a murder. If you get caught, nobody wins. Nobody wins, y'all. Come on, Brenda, jump in.
Well, I felt that if I'm gonna fight a system, I got to know firsthand what the problem is with the system. I can't, just keep listening to what's out there. I got to go in these courthouses and see exactly what these investigators, prosecutors, are doing to these families. And I actually went with three. Um, and nothing I saw was positive. Nothing at all. Killers,
No,
being plea dealed without the families being no. And these are new families, not families I've talked about in the past. One young man, he killed three people. He's gonna get what's called a youth discharge because he was 18 when he committed all three of the murders. They're gonna give him concurrent on two. He had 25 years on one, but when they put it under the youth discharge, that put it down to 10 years. Um, and the families have no say so, which was a problem. And the investigator at that time, I didn't really like his attitude. He was like, well, at least this is a conviction. No, it's not. He's not serving any time for these two lives. He's serving 10 years, might not even be in there. He's been in there 5, going on 6. So he's going to be serving 4 years. If that, they might come up with something else. 4 years for killing 3 people. Now, I seen it firsthand. I ain't see it on the news. I was sitting right there. He spoke to us personally. So this ain't no secondhand. I went to the court, the preliminary for Blake Moher, the young man that was killed in Pleasanton at Home Depot. Now, nobody told me they was going to show the actual video of him being murdered. Well, the young lady claims that it was an accident. So she either going to get let go or she's going to get 5 years. If they deem that, and nowhere in that video was anything about their accident. None. He was shot at close range in the heart. And when he fell to the ground to his death, she reached down and picked up the item she had stolen and ran out the door. No, that's cold-blooded right there. And I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Okay. So these things are what are actually what's going on. And it's horrible. It's horrible. Never seen nothing like it in my life.
something bothers me about us people. A murder is a murder. A shooting is a shooting. If you shoot somebody, you know darn well it's a possibility that person can die.
Exactly.
You're not just shooting nobody just to be shooting. No, that's not. This is ridiculous. This is a shame. This is a sin before God that this man can kill 3 people because he was 18 when he did it. He makes a plea deal. Why the hell are you making a plea deal and you've killed 3 people? It shouldn't be no plea deals on the table.
Well, here's
You
the
killed
thing
3
about that.
people. You're heartless. And this is 3 different people at 3 different times.
No. So two of them he killed at the same time. He was shooting at one and he shot the other guy. Didn't have nothing to do with nothing and got killed. The thing about plea deals is what we have to educate people on. That's still a win for the district attorney's department. It's the easiest way to get your numbers up because it's still a win. And like the guy told the family, was still a conviction. So that's not funny. Nobody's winning here. Neither one of these families are winning here. What do you mean? Be satisfied that it's conviction. He's not serving any time for 2 lives. That's not a win. They trying to save money. Ain't nobody ask you to save money. Get some of the crackheads out of prison and put the killers in there. It gotta be a balance, and it's not one at all. Not at all.
See, I'm trying to be real cool right here, and I'm trying to watch my mouth right here, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, okay, I don't know how I feel to lose a child. I don't know how I feel to lose an immediate family member to gun violence. But I have had members of my church to die abruptly massive heart attacks, go to hospital and die within 24 hours. Then I've seen some people die from cancer. I've seen some people die from a long life. And those deaths have destroyed people's thought process, my members' thought process, and how they deal with death. I have people, if they go to a funeral, they're not going to go look in the casket. I know some of my people, when that casket open up, they're going to the vestibule. They're going outside to their car.
Exactly.
Because that's trauma for them. They can't do that. But for you to watch a film of your son, your brother, your child, your daddy being murdered in Home Depot parking lot.
No, he was inside the store.
Inside the store.
Yeah.
By a girl who stole something and he was retrieving it. And you got to sit there and watch that in court. And you're going to put the families through that. And they got to relive that all over again. What if they were on a road to recovery? Their grief process was pretty much started. They were doing pretty good. That re-triggered everything all over again. Y'all real quiet over here tonight on Facebook. Where y'all at? Real talk, where y'all at? This is ridiculous that they have to sit here and deal with this. And then you got a judicial system that does not believe in throwing the books at murders. They're murders. Oakland, did y'all know that on 38th and MacArthur last night, some guys drove by shooting at some guys in front of a club up there, a lounge or whatever it is. Bullets went flying everywhere, and a lady was housewife. Lady is we don't know anything about her. But this is ridiculous, y'all. This is ridiculous. I'm coming back, y'all. Something's going on with my
You come on back now. Come on back.
Go ahead, Brenda.
The one thing that bothered me most.
Y'all work with us. I don't know what's going on.
Was the fact that her side, and I got to learn who's who. Her side was trying to make it his fault because the law says they're not supposed to deal with people when they're stealing. So he brought that up to the witness that was on the stand. He was like, "Well, do you know the the regulations behind thefts?" And he was like, "Yeah." He said, "What does it say? That you're not supposed to touch anybody when they're stealing something." So he's trying to make that a reason why she should get off because he shouldn't have touched her in the first place. And I had a big problem with that. That shouldn't even been brought up.
So it's his fault. He's doing his job. It's his fault. They're supposed to look, watch, prevent, and prevent. He was preventing. He was attempting to prevent her from stealing.
Yeah, but the new law says you're not supposed to touch him. It actually does.
Well, why would they allow people to have security in these?
Exactly. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why?
But he brought it up, and I looked it up while I was sitting there.
Right, Catherine. So it's the victim's fault. It's the security guard's fault for being murdered.
Yeah. But she only trying to give her 5 years anyway.
Say that one more time.
She's only trying to give her 5 years because she said it was an accident. She didn't know the gun was going to go off.
What the hell did she have a damn gun for?
Close range.
I just said a few minutes ago, that's a damn shame. And y'all pray for me, excuse me, because this is senseless. That's the problem going on around the world right now. You got a bunch of doggone kids playing with guns, acting like adults, and then you want to act like a baby. Well, it was my fault. I mean, I had a gun, but I didn't know it was going to go off. If you that scared of a gun, why are you holding it? That's a lie. I don't even know you. That's a lie. I don't know what you look like. I don't even know what ethnicity you are. That's a lie. Please, that's bull crap.
You know what ethnicity she is? She's African American, and he was Caucasian. And she had her child in the car with her boyfriend while she was stealing a saw to sell to somebody else.
She's still in a saw. So was the new law in effect when she shot him?
Yes. Yeah.
Renee, yeah, it was. I'm a little discombobulated right now because it's you got laws to protect the predator, but no law to protect the person doing his job.
Right.
Brenda, you got to help your brother through this one.
I'm getting more and more confused as I get farther into this. I felt it was best that I see exactly what's going on. I could stay on the sideline where I was and listen to the families and figure it out from there. I said, no. Let me go into these courtrooms and let me see and hear. And I saw more than I wanted to see, but yeah.
So you've been to court with 3 different families this week?
Yes, so far, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no more. Today's Saturday.
Well, no, not yet. But I got something coming up. I got one coming up next week. I'm gonna go with a father. Yeah, it's something. It's really something.
I am so disappointed in the judicial system, and y'all wondering why the hell you can't get families to sing and come out against the murderers and the people that's committing the crimes. Y'all wondering why they won't talk, why they be quiet. And you going around saying, the law going around saying, well, we can't get nobody to talk. Well, if they talk and go to court, they're going to end up getting killed. Their lives are in jeopardy because you ain't going to put them in jail no time. They'll be out of jail before you can pack up and move to another city, another county. Ain't no judicial system going around here. Then you got a dumb DA who don't believe. What?
She didn't believe fat be greasy.
I'm so confused with them talking about come out to her birthday party. Come out. Let's do a fundraiser to protect the win. But she was going around saying it wasn't going to be no recall.
Yeah, well, you gotta watch who you tell stuff to.
Right. Jimmy said we're in a bad place. Thanks for airing this. I was in a store and witnessed a guard watching someone steal. He saw me watching and said, "Not my problem."
Yeah, because they're not supposed to do anything. And now they moved the threshold. I was told that petty theft was $400. Now it's $900.
They just continue to do stupid stuff.
Yeah, so it was recently increased to $900. So if you steal anything under that and you get caught, you just caught. Because the threshold is $900.
No jail time, no record, nothing like that. Just slap at the wrist.
No.
Oh, okay. That's like the court. That's like murderers. They don't nobody go to jail for nothing.
But see, here's the problem. So at the town hall, Pamela Price specifically said she upholds the law. Murderers by law are supposed to get 25 years.
But then she go in courtrooms and make plea deals and have her team make plea deals, and she cutting people's sentences in half. So which one is it, Dumala?
Or letting them out, period.
Did y'all hear that? Brenda, say it one more time. That our numbers are going up. Say it one more time, Brenda.
Or letting them out, period?
At the church in Fremont, huh?
Oh, the question was about her being soft on crime and how she's prosecuting murderers. And she said, by law, murderers are supposed to get no less than 25 years. And so the crowd erupted. She thought she was going to get a different kind of response. Then people up in there was calling her liars and stuff. But then the family that was on the front row is a family whose son was murdered just 2.5 years ago. And the killer's she gave the killer time served, and he's on the street. No probation, no ankle monitor, he maliciously shot that boy in the face and killed him. Tried to drag his body out of the Airbnb. They had over 15 witnesses, and she gave him time served because she felt it was an accident. She never talked to the parents. They found out after the young man was already let out. And now there's nothing they can do. Nothing. Nothing. He living his life and their son is gone. He only spent 2.5 years in there. So she can't tell that because he was 17 when he shot him.
I don't care. In some states, a 17-year-old can be tried as an adult.
They can be tried. They can be tried as adult here too. That's not what she wants to do. She wants to save the young people. First of all, they got mamas and daddies who need to whip their behinds. They got mamas and daddies, and if their mothers and fathers don't want to save them, why are we harming, putting other families through second and third traumas to save somebody else's kids that don't want to save their own kids? Let them go to jail. Let them sit down. They might learn something.
And these youngsters don't want to save their lives.
No.
They don't want to do no better. I'm so tired of bipping and breaking in people's cars and doing home invasions and doing robberies. One day, these youngsters, and y'all hear me clearly before y'all start judging me, one day they're going to run up on the wrong person and somebody going to kill all four of them. Mm-hmm. Somebody is going to have a gun sitting on their front seat. They're going to run up to the wrong car or the right car, and somebody going to blow their brains out their head. It's going to be 3 or 4 young black boys, teenagers, that's going to be dead in the middle of the street. And people are going to be feeling sorry for them.
I went downtown to eat the other day. I rolled all my windows down in my car and went into the restaurant. All of them.
I heard that around there by Broadway. Hey, Dr. Malele, thank you. You are a strong supporter of Real Talk. Brenda just loves you. We appreciate you. And we got your back too, Dr. Malele. Don't ever think we ain't got your back.
How about that police commission letter? That was the bomb.
I love that, Dr. Malele. Girl, you can write. I'm going to call you the next time I need to write something. Dr. Malele. Oh, yeah, you wrote that letter, girl. I bet you we didn't hear nothing else after that. Oh, she said she loved us too, Brenda. That letter was the bomb after young folks said you kept it 100, girl. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You did it. But I'm serious. I'm getting back to this. One day, these youngsters going to run up on the wrong person, and that wrong person not going to have no sympathy for y'all. You going to run up on? Women carry loaded guns too.
That's right.
There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people that carry concealed weapons, and y'all going, hey, Bishop Barnes, y'all are going to run up on the wrong person, and I promise you, somebody gonna take the law in their own hands, and they gonna start killing these youngsters around here. I'm serious, they are. Because people are tired. They have worked hard to acquire and accumulate what they have, and you all have the humiliated gall and the audacity to wear ski masks, to drive a stolen car, to put guns to people's head, to try to punk them and try to take what they have, what they work hard to do. It's ridiculous. Right, exactly. Right. Leggett said, "We lucky we not a carrying state or carrying gun state."
Ooh, if we was, that'd be a problem. Just like the young man that got the DJ that got killed. That man got 4 kids that are left behind, and he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They started shooting, and he got hit by a stray bullet. Right?
They shot into they were shooting into the crowd. Had nothing to do with anything. Now it's 4 children that don't have a father.
You youngsters on the street, and why don't y'all let the youngsters here? Why don't y'all go to the driving range and learn how to shoot? Why don't you go to the rifle range and learn how to shoot and quit killing innocent people? Quit killing innocent people. Go to the rifle range and learn how to shoot. You guys have just interrupted. You guys are interrupting people's lives that don't have anything to do with what somebody did to you. That boy was DJing out in a crowd, got hit by a bullet. He got 4 kids. These 4 kids don't have a father now.
Yeah.
Y'all don't feel bad about the stuff that y'all do in the city? Oh, guns have to be registered in order to go to the rifle range. I got you. Yeah, well, that explains why they don't know how to shoot.
Well, they have some at the range that they can use. The range that they. Woo, I'm gonna need you to go back to Radio Shack, Marty.
Sorry, we got a bad. We having a bad Wi-Fi night, y'all. We're gonna probably end this in a little while. They said the woman that got killed last night sitting on her couch has 2 children.
Oh.
Catherine Hicks, yeah, I know my hope is in Jesus, but y'all church people, all y'all want to talk about, all we got to do is pray. I hope is in Jesus. Yes, I hope it is in Jesus, but Jesus Christ, God, or the Holy Spirit is not coming from Oakland to do the work what needs to be done in Oakland. We on here every week talking about work that needs to be done and coming together and trying to do something. God is not going to come from heaven to take these little niggas' guns out their hands. I'm sorry. He is not going to come from heaven to take they ski masks off and unveil them. No, it's up to us as a community to fight together. It's up to us. Faith without works is dead. That's Bible. Y'all want to quote Bible and quote scriptures and people, and I'm not just talking about one person. I'm talking about this is the mindset of a whole lot of church people. We just need to get together and pray. Y'all get together and pray. It's more stuff for us to do than pray. I'm a pastor. I'm a preacher. I've been pastor for 20 years and I've been preaching for 38 years. I'm a man of prayer. Prayer has healed these shingles from off of me. And I've been the fast. I'm pretty much healed in 2 weeks from shingles. But we got to do more than just pray. We got to do more than just have a meeting to find out what we're going to meet for the next meeting to plan another meeting.
You're missing one, but that you summed it up.
Yeah, that's all we be doing is having meetings to have another meeting, My hope ain't in the political realm because these people are out of touch with reality. These people don't know. They don't have children who have been killed, who have been murdered. They don't have their children have not been the murderer. They don't have them. They just doing a job, collecting a check, but it's not no real authentic whatever I'm trying to say. It ain't real because they have not lived that life. It's hard for me to listen to a pastor, a preacher who ain't never been through nothing. It's hard. I want to listen to somebody who have fought hard to get what they have. I want to listen to somebody preach that has a testimony behind your praise and a testimony behind your preaching and things of that nature. Ain't no hope in no political party. Ain't no hope in no. Alice, what is this? Dr. Malele put up sounding under rifle and pistol range. Oh, Dr. Malele said they need to learn how to go shoot. And she put their address up in the
I think that's the one I went to, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we got to do more than just sit in our churches behind our 4 walls. I love to sing. I sing probably almost every Sunday. My children love to sing. Me and my daughter are both preachers. I love church. I'm a 3rd generation pastor in the city of Oakland. I love to church, but I also love to do community outreach. I love to be there for families. I love to go pray for victims of homicides, their families. I love to sit there and listen at them. I love to be involved in things of that nature. I'm limited because I work 5 and 6 days a week, almost 7 days a week, because Sunday as a pastor is not an off day. It's a work day. Putting a sermon together, preaching 2 times pretty much every Sunday is not an off day. And we do a lot of funerals on Saturday, so my time is limited. And then I have children, so my time is limited at what I can do. But I promise you, when Brenda called me, I'm on my way. If I got to go drop my kids off to be there for a family, if I can't do nothing but stay for 1 hour, I'll do that. Go back and get my children, feed them, go home, and make things right at home. Charity begins at home and it spreads abroad. But I am simply telling y'all, I'm one person. If 10 pastors in Oakland will get together and go pray for people, get together and go talk to family, get together, talk to the DA, get together, talk to the mayor. But they're afraid to talk to people like us because they can't be able to handle our realness. It's hard to handle our realness. They don't want to talk to somebody like me. They don't want to sit there and talk to somebody like Brenda. They don't. They don't want to sit there. They don't want to talk to us like that because we're going to call them out. And our job as tax-paying citizens, we pay the DA, we pay the mayor, we pay the city council,
everybody
with the police department, with our taxes. We pay them. And at some point, they're going to sit down and they're going to listen to the doggone community. They're going to listen. Hey, Pastor President, we love. They're going to have to listen to the community. Our voices should count. That's one of the reasons why they fired LaRon, because his voice was so strong in the community. Let's deal with that. He was more popular than the mayor.
Oops.
Let's deal with that. He was more popular than the mayor. So what you do, you go ahead and dismantle the top so everything can start trickling down. It can be a domino effect.
So I'm glad you brought that up.
And that's exactly what happened. It was a doggone domino effect.
So at the town hall at Pastor Matthew's church, they held 70 people, but it was about 300 people outside. Anyway, Chantal said her question was she gonna call a state of emergency? She said no. I've done all this. And I put this into place, and me and the governor are friends. So he gave us 4 CHP officers to patrol the Hagenberger corridor. 4. Let's go back to 4. That's your friend. He gave you 4.
I preached about that on Sunday.
He loaned you 1.2 million. He didn't give it to you. He loaned you, and you already broke. So your friend know you broke, but he gonna loan you $1.2 million for license plate readers when you know the Privacy Council has said no to that so many times. What's going to make it different now? Then on Monday, she wants to declare, she said it was mere theater. That's what she said on Saturday. And on Monday, she tried to come for the police commission. I will call a state of emergency if there's no police chief by the end of the year. First of all, it's kind of late for that. Any police chief that come in the city right now is going to be like a chicken with their head cut off. They are not going to know where to start unless they're from here. So we done with that right now. When the police chief get here, the police chief need to get here. But to make it a stance, you didn't want to call a state of emergency because people are dying, but you want to call one so you could do what you shouldn't have did in the first place is a problem. That's an ethical problem. Lives lost. I want to get somebody in. Which that's a toss-up here. So what's the most important thing that needs to be done? We need to save these lives over here. And the police chief is not going to be the one to do it.
No. And Brenda, let's just be straight up honest and real. Most guys are women, officers, don't want to apply for this position because they know that Oakland have had 15 officers, police chiefs in the last 17 years.
Not that much. Any less than that?
In the last 15 years, we've had 15 officers.
Something like that.
Police chief.
If they last one day, you know,
every 2 years or less. Figueroa lasts what, 48 hours, 24 hours?
24
John Went lasted what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Who else didn't stay long?
How long was Bats there?
Huh?
How long was Bats in office?
What, a year? Oh, Dr. Malele said we've had 10 chiefs in 10 years.
Yeah, see, okay, that tells you a lot. That tells you a whole lot. That's a problem.
Who want to uproot their family to come from across the country for 1 year?
Somebody said the police chiefs in Oakland have about the lifespan of a fruit fly. That's horrible. That's horrible. It's horrible.
They know it's corrupt here. They know this new mayor gonna do what she want to do. Because I'm sure LaRon was respected all over the nation.
Of course.
He was teaching classes in DC, in Atlanta. He was teaching classes at the White House and going to the White House to meet with other chief police for helping to reduce crime. Yeah. So Catherine said San Leandro police chief was fired. Is this a pattern? I don't know nothing about San Leandro. I live in Oakland.
Yeah, he was just put on leave.
He's put on leave. I don't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
He was put on leave. So okay, so the same thing probably happened to him. What happened to LaRon? He was placed on leave and then he was fired.
Well, they just placed him on leave recently, like yesterday or something like that. So
I don't know. The lady chief that got fired and sued the city of Oakland got hired in New Orleans.
Yeah, she did. She's a police chief there.
Yeah. Okay.
She was wrongfully terminated.
She won. Every police chief that get fired that go to court, they win their case. Did they have to give her like $3 million or something like this?
Something like that. She had 2 cases. So she won a good little chunk. If it was me, I'd be going for $5-6 million.
Right. Matter of fact, maybe I need to run for police chief and get fired in 1 year and then
and see what you get.
I buy my church a building and buy all my members new cars.
Or you could be Pamela Price's boyfriend and get 6 figures.
Oh yeah. Dr. Malele said she got $1.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice piece of change. And then you go to New Orleans and make 200. Well, she may not be making that much because minimum wage is like $10 an hour in Louisiana.
Really?
Yeah. And Atlanta.
Well, it's funny because she was ready to come back here. If they want me back, I'm coming. I guess she changed her mind.
You can stay, sweetie. You can stay, sweetie. You want $1.5 million and live good down there in Louisiana with that much money. All right. Leggett said, "Police departments be trading like they in the NBA."
I bet they knocking at the door over there, Miss Malele, to be police chief here. We got about 20, 30 applications. I'm sure of that. They running over each other trying to get up in here.
I heard it was only 1 resume we got so far.
That was a joke, Marty.
Is it more? Does it matter if you can answer that? Oh, yeah. Well, I heard it was only like 1. I mean, I heard that from the inside office. I don't know. But you don't have to answer that, Dr. Malele. I ain't putting you on the spot like that. You my friend. I ain't doing you like that. No, I want to keep your friendship. You a strong supporter of real talk. I ain't putting you in that. Oh, she said we got more than 1.
I was just being facetious.
She said we got more than 1. Okay, Dr. Malele. See how you answered that? You answered that like a real politician. Oh, we got more than 1.
God, because you ain't got but a couple of months, so she gonna nice on you.
Yeah, there ain't many more than that. Anyway, anybody trying to come here and deal with that?
If they don't get rid of her too.
Exactly. Deal with a DA and a mayor.
We call Chantel.
Who are clueless. We ain't doing that. All right, Brenda, we got about 10 minutes because I'm going to go watch the football game, and I'm gonna try to get a haircut tonight.
That would be good.
My barber, she'll open back up the shop for me.
Okay, wonderful.
She loves me.
You're looking a little rough.
And I'm gonna rest. Church tomorrow.
So you're gonna talk about the town hall on the 30th?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that now.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's take the last 10 minutes and talk about that.
Okay.
So you all, me and Brenda gonna talk about this together. So you all, on Saturday,30th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., we're going to have a town hall for victims of violent crimes, the families, to let them know that you mean something to us. We have not forgotten about you. You all are important to us. And we want to hear what y'all got to say, how you all are feeling. Come on, Brenda. That's my piece. You come on. What?
Yeah. So we only talking about murders. You've been bit. They done broke into your office, your business. They done broke into your home. We want you to come out and at these town halls, they really never give the victims a chance to say anything. We want to know what you expect from your next DA. What do you expect from your next police chief? We want to know what you know. Do you know what ceasefire is? Do you know what a violence interrupter is? Do you know where to go once you become a victim? You know anything about victims of crime? So we want you to have a voice for the first time because that's something that's not allowed. So we're going to come out and it's not just going to be Oakland. It's going to be Alameda County. So we're going to have people from other cities as well. So y'all come on out and speak your piece.
We don't have the flyer right now.
Yeah, we do. Well, I just got done with it.
Brenda.
What? Don't
do me like that live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
After I just talked about how well we get.
Did I throw you under the bus? Oh, okay.
Wayne, you hear how Brenda just threw me under the bus? Y'all see how she just did her brother? I'm her little brother.
So we got Kevin Grant coming from Department of Violence Prevention. We got Demita. We have Demita Davis Howard, who is over ceasefire coming. Okay. We have a young lady, I can't pronounce her name, Lord Jesus. Anyway, she has a organization that does mental health for young people. I don't know if people know that there is a high number of youth that are committing suicide.
African American
youth, period, not just African American.
Yeah. No, but it's more than we think. African American children too. So we
got to be kind of aware about stuff. And our goal here on Real Talk and abroad is to have you informed. We can't have you not knowing. And then, if I say, what is Proposition 47, how many people know what that is? Okay.
I don't know.
You don't know what it is?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I know about the SB 357, that prostitution one. That's because we did it.
And a lot of people still don't know about that. When I tell them it's legal.
Showing that and they around preaching.
Yeah,
I talked about that Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, we know Keisha. You be knowing all the politics. She know.
SB 97. We need to know what that's all about. That's about resentencing for murderers that have been charged with life without a possibility of parole. So they're trying to pass that in the Senate so that they can be resentenced if they served at least 25 years.
Wow. And also they need to know that if you get life without parole, you can't get a job in prison.
Right.
Only thing you really can do is wash dishes, and you can't get a job on the.
I don't even know if you can do that. So once you get without possibility of parole, they don't put the effort into making you a better person because you ain't never coming out. You know what I mean? That is one thing I don't like about it. Give them life, let them sit up in there, but they need to learn how to make license plates and cook some stew or whatever they do in there. You know what I mean?
Bishop Miller can't pray for Brenda.
But really, because I when they were running for district attorney, I was at a meeting and Pamela was there as well and all the candidates. And it was a mother that was there. And Otis Bruce was the prosecutor of her son. She has a son that was murdered. And then she had a son that was involved in a triple murder. And he was 17. So he was convicted and sentenced to life without a possibility of parole. And that's how I found out what it meant, because she was she was adamant that, you know, she wasn't talking about the fact that he killed 3 people. It was the fact that he wouldn't receive any he wouldn't get his GED in prison. He wouldn't do any of that because without possibility of parole, I mean, you ain't coming out. And that's where I learned what that really meant to her. Well, he killed 3 people. I don't need him to be making license plates anyway. I'm gonna need him to be sitting there. I mean, we got to be for real. Come on now. You know, life is what it is. People can change. They can't, but you didn't kill 3 people. I don't know. That's a lot of changing. You maliciously kill 3 people. I don't know. God can do anything. Yeah,
they need to learn how to make some money so they can put some money on their own books.
Please. You know, their mamas, their girlfriends gonna be putting them coins on there. Cut it out. Sending them tennis shoes, cell phones.
Take care of them doggone children and let them get a job in there and make their own money. They're a man. Let them make their own money. They already can't take care of their children. They already can't take care of their families that they've left behind by making foolish decisions, by being immature and incompetent and insensitive. Those 3 sermons, that's 3 points right there, Victory. Catherine Hicks, what you talking about? You must be, those questions must be for Brenda, because I ain't running for nothing but pastor of Victory Baptist Church.
What'd she say?
She said, are you talking about a slate? Something about running. Hey, Mama Blake. She said something about a slate for 2000. I forgot where it was, which page she's on. It has disappeared. I can't find it. Something about a slate, the picking your own office or something like that. I can't find it, and I'm killing a bunch of time looking for it.
Like me running for something, please.
Exactly. See, we free to say whatever we want to say and talk about whatever we want to talk about. When you get put in office, there's certain things that you can. There's certain places you can't go. There's certain things you can't do, and I can't be bought by nobody. I'm only bought by God, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, whatever I feel comfortable doing. And sometimes I have to do some stuff that I feel uncomfortable about. I don't feel comfortable every week blasting people that needs to be held accountable for their actions and stuff like that. I don't go around doing that. But at some point, the people in office need to be held accountable, as they say, to protect the win. That ain't a good slogan. Why do y'all keep saying that? Protect the win.
Well, you know why she says that, because I'm a election denier. So she wants her constituents to help her protect the win, but she didn't get the most number 1 votes.
My frat brother did. Terry did.
Yeah, she won on 2nd and 3rd place votes because people don't understand ranked choice voting.
Hey, can we talk about that at the town hall also?
Yeah, we could talk about that.
The true understanding of third of that ranked choice voting is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some research on that too.
Yeah, we're gonna do some research on that. Maybe we can get somebody that really knows it to come and explain it to us.
Mm-hmm. And we need y'all to register to vote, not for just the recall, just be a part of making change.
Brenda can run for the next DA. Okay. Catherine said creating people to recommend for office. I think that's what the police commission is for, right? She said maybe you can create people to recommend for office. This was a conversation a couple of weeks ago. Girl, I've been sick for 2 weeks. I don't remember, Catherine. I apologize. I will apologize. But it's 7:00 and the Colorado game is on. I'm gonna go pray for the Buffaloes and Deion Sanders.
For real?
Yeah. I always be missing it, but it's that 7:00 game tonight.
And the petition will be back, so we might have you might be able to sign the petition for the recall the same day.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks. Y'all meet us. I didn't tell y'all where it's gonna be. I'm glad y'all asked me. It's going to be at the Antioch Missionary Baptist Church. My cousin, Reverend Todd M. Wheelock, is the pastor of the church. Reverend Todd Wheelock, Antioch Baptist Church in West Oakland. Antioch Baptist Church in West Oakland. Address is 1004 14th Street. 1004 1004 14th Street in West Oakland. Meet us there. We're going to have a little continental breakfast, so don't y'all come at 11 o'clock. Come eat up all the continental breakfast and juice and whatever else we're going to have out there. Yes, we need your help. Somebody put in a comment, if you need my help, let me know. We need your help, okay? Come on and greet people. We need to direct people and let people know where to go. We need to let people know, don't come up inside the church eating. This ain't your church. That's Antioch Baptist Church, all right? All right.
Thank you, Todd.
All right. I still got 7 minutes. Okay. All right, you all. We appreciate y'all for joining us for this last hour. Okay, Renee, thank you. Renee said she's there. Somebody else said they were there. They're going to be there. I'm going to have some Victory members there to greet. We're going to have a few of Antioch members there to greet us and welcome us to the building. Listen, you all, we want 500 people there. That's not a large number. With what's going on in Oakland, to have a town hall, that's not a lot of people. Let's pack that church out so people can see that people have come from everywhere. 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Saturday, September the 30th, 10004 14th Street, Antioch Baptist Church in West Oakland. Y'all come on. They'll be parking in the parking lot. They'll be parking on the street, parking across the street. Y'all come on and be with us, and let's hear what needs to be said at this town hall. Don't y'all talk about, I don't know if we're going live. Y'all, we probably don't need to go live so y'all can come. If we say we're going to go live, some of y'all gonna be like, I'll just stay at home. No, we need your presence there. Let's pack out Antioch. Let's put 500 people all over the church, everywhere, to let them know that we're still strong in Oakland. We want the city to be better. We want our city to be safe. We want to talk about public safety. We want to hear from these victims of violent crimes, families. We're going to have a great meet. The last one was great. About 150, 200 people was there last time. This time, we want to hear the community. Are you all? May the Lord bless thee. May the Lord keep. Oh, they said that's Mac Picnic. Is that thing that go on, Felicia, in Defirmary Park?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
That's the same day. Okay. All right. Well, y'all can do both. y'all can come. Okay. Yeah, y'all can come stick your head in. What time the picnic start at Mac? What time? I'm sure it don't start until 11 o'clock, right?
It's at Defirmary Park. It ain't in Mac.
The Defirmary Park. Yeah. All right. Ladies, don't go to no gas stations at nighttime getting gas. Get gas in the daytime and go to a safe neighborhood. Don't go to no gas stations on Hagenberger. None. Don't go to Shell, Mobil, Chevron. Don't go to 98. There's a TikTok about all the dangerous gas stations.
It is.
It's funny, y'all.
Go to the Valero on Bancroft.
I promise you, the rapper, the dude is telling you, don't go to that gas station on 90th and Bancroft. Don't go to they named the one on 98th and East 14th International. Arco, that AMPM been closed down. But the one up the street from McDonald's, they said don't go to that one too. That's the most dangerous one to go to. Man. Don't go to the one on 98. Y'all go to San Leandro and get some gas. Because remember, ain't no crime going on in San Leandro like it is in Oakland, so police can get there immediately. They riding all around through San Leandro. All right, y'all. Peace out, y'all. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Bye. Listen to the Victory Baptist Church tomorrow at 12 noon. We will be preaching tomorrow at 12 noon. Our worship starts 12 o'clock to 1:30. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. Brenda, love you, girl. I'm going to